Okay, so here's how you superimpose multiple lines in Excel. Okay, so if you're with me, I have, or if you're not with me rather, I have the three people here that have ran different distances. We have calculated their average and plotted the average against time. But now, let's say I don't want the average anymore. So I'm going to delete this. You'll see our graph gets messed up now, but we'll just delete the whole graph and we'll clear all formatting. That's not important. Okay, so now what I want to do is plot three different lines, this, this, and this against the time. So the people here have gradually gotten slower, so I expect to have three different lines sloped differently. Okay, so I'm going to go to Insert, Scatter, no, we're just going to make this a little bit bigger. Right click on there, click on Select Data, click Add. So name one, I'm just going to name this P1. The X values, again, is going to be your independent variable, which is going to be time. And your Y value for P1 is going to be this. Okay, so there's P1, but now I want P2 and P3. So let's add P2. The X values are the exact same, still same with time, so I'm going to select those. Y values, now just right here. And then OK. And now all we have is person 3. So exact same thing. And then same X values. However, of course, we have different Y values. Okay, isn't that great? And look, we have a little legend over here saying this is P1, this is P2, this is P3. But we don't like color. No color in science. We're boring. So you can delete these. So just click on them and press delete. And then, what else? Okay, we're going to want some trend lines. We want 3 trend lines, each which is going to have its own equation and own our square value. So let's put our square value in the equation trend line for P1 right now. So again, right click, add trend line, select linear. Most of the time you're going to want the linear. And then you're going to go display equation on chart and display our square value. And then you just close it. And same thing with this one. So right click, add trend line, check, check, close. This one here, add trend line, check, check, close. You can move these around so you can see them better. And then every time you add a trend line, it gives you these things which are stupid. So you just click on it and then press your delete button. Click. And then press delete. And then click and press delete. Okay, so that's how you superimpose lines in Excel. Oh, and also, so let's say you want this line here going all the way back to the 0. So how are we going to do that? Okay, well you see, I'm sorry, you can't see my cursor. The line I'm talking about is like this point, the leftmost point. Right now it's at 1, but I want it at 0. So how do I do that? Okay, so I'm going to right click on the trend line, go format trend line, and then here, because it's at 1, and I want it to go back, I'm going to go back 1 periods, which should make it go all the way to 0. And I'll do the same for this one. So format trend line. I want this to go backward 1, so it goes to 0. And this one actually goes through the intercept. And then same deal with this. Choom. And also through the intercept. Okay, but then, I don't want the intercept here, so I'm just going to change this. So this is auto at -5, but I want it fixed at 0. Okay, so that's how you superimpose lines. I think that's everything you need to know. If I've missed something in Excel that you would like me to do a tutorial on, post a comment in my channel thing.